Hello, everyone. 皆さん、こんにちは. Thank you so much for joining us today on day 2 of our Japan American Society and Japan Fest summer camp virtually that we're doing today. I hope that everyone has enjoyed all of the festivities as we had our Japanese mini lesson this morning featuring Mariko Shimoda and our Radio Taiso exercising, followed by Pokemon party on Netflix. And then we also had our Machigai Sagashi program. But today we are so happy to have our Junko Fujiyama Music and Art program. And we will be doing a program on Japanese music and art. So we are definitely looking forward to it. But we will get started momentarily. But before we get started and introduce our lovely guest, Miss Junko Fujiyama, I want to go over some rules. But once we get started, we will have everyone join in so that we can all interactively participate and listen to some Japanese music and also do some artwork and do some drawings together. But just 4 rules that we ask of everyone is keep yourself on mute, especially doing Junko Fujiyama's performance, and as she plays the piano and sings, make sure that you're on mute so that we don't interfere with her performance. And then we will call on you if we have any questions. And of course, once we have our interactive time and sharing our artwork, we will definitely unmute everyone too. And please, no screen sharing. We will have special screen sharing from some of our artists that will be playing with Junko, but don't screen share from your computer to ours. And then when we do unmute everyone, please take turns speaking and be courteous and be polite. And we can make sure that we don't talk over everyone. So take your turns while we speak. And as we do our drawing, you can share your artwork by putting up your piece of paper right here on the camera, so we can kind of share our artwork that we do. So without further ado, let's welcome Miss Junko Fujiyama. So Junko-san is a Japanese songwriter, musician, and pianist. She has been playing piano for a very long time. And she has performed at many events, including Japan Fest. We've been so lucky to have her perform at Japan Fest over the years as a solo artist, but also back when she also had her own band called Fujiyama Road, right? So we are so lucky to have her back today. But without further ado, let's do a virtual round of applause to Miss Junko Fujiyama. Junko-san.
Hi, konnichiwa. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And I would like to thank to Japan American Society of Georgia and also Japan Fest for having me today, and also sponsors, who made this happen. Thank you so much, everyone. So, can I start now?
Yes, let's get started. Okay. I'm gonna let everyone in. So.
Okay, so like Yoshi-san said, please prepare your paper, pencil, and erasers with you. We're gonna do 2 ekaki uta. Ekaki uta means drawing picture, drawing song. So we're gonna start with Pikachu ekaki uta. So that's why I'm wearing Pikachu today. So I'm gonna sing step by step, a little by little, and somebody's gonna write the sample with shared screen. So please follow us, all right? So we're gonna get the screen ready. Is the screen ready? Is everybody ready? Okay. All right. した。Okay, 大きな岩がありました。Which means there's a big rock. So let's draw a big rock. It's like an oval, not not the complete circle, a kind of oval. It's going to be Pikachu's outline of his face. Okay, let's repeat that part. 大きな岩がありました。Okay, let's move forward. ポケモン尻尾が見えてるよ。Okay, so ポケモン尻尾が見えてるよ。Which means we can see a tail of Pokemon. So it's gonna be Pikachu's ear, but it also looks like a tail. So you draw one tail over the rock you just drew. Can you make the tail a little longer and the line straight? Okay. Okay. So you draw a tail and draw a diagonal line. All right, let's repeat this part. ポケモン尻尾が見えてるよ。Okay, let's move forward. あっちもこっちも隠れてる。All right. It's kind of uneven, so あっちもこっちも隠れてる, which means it's hiding here and there. So there's a lot of Pokemon tails hiding, but there's another one. So be careful, make two tails about the same size and draw a diagonal line. Okay, so these are gonna be Pikachu's ears. Okay, let's repeat this part. あっちもこっちも隠れてる。Okay, let's move forward. 谷間の向こうの山の上。Okay, 谷間の向こうの山の上。Which means there's a valley and mountain. So you draw a U-shaped valley. It's gonna be Pikachu's mouth and a little mountain inside. It's gonna be Pikachu's tongue. Okay, let's repeat this part. All right. 谷間の向こうの山の上. All right. Are you guys doing good so far? We're gonna move forward. かわいいお尻を追っかけて. Okay, so かわいいお尻を追っかけて, which means chasing a cute little bottom. It's gonna be Pikachu's upper lip. Upper lip. It's like a W shape, but it's not exactly a W. It's like a shallow W. If the W is too deep, can you explain that? Yeah, if W is too deep, Pikachu would look like a dog, so it's not good. So please make sure the W is smooth and shallow. Okay? Okay, let's repeat. かわいいお尻を追っかけて. Okay, move forward. 小さなポケ豆見つ Okay? 小さなポケ豆見つけたよ。It means we found a tiny little Pokebean. Okay? The Pikachu's nose, it looks like a Pokebean. So let's put a tiny little Pokebean above Pikachu's upper lip in center. It's gonna be his nose, tiny little nose. All right? Let's repeat this part. 小さなポケ豆見つけたよ。Okay? Okay, we're gonna move forward. お空に浮かんだ sun and moon. Okay? お空に浮かんだ sun and moon, which means sun and moon up in the sky. So sun and moon. So you draw an oval cheek and Pikachu's one of his eyes and put a little circle, which is going to be a reflection in his eye. All right? Okay? Let's repeat this part. お空に浮かんだ sun and moon. Okay, let's move forward. もう一つおまけに sun and moon. Alright, もう一つおまけに sun and moon, which means there's another pair of sun and moon. Okay, so you draw sun and moon. It's gonna be Pikachu's another cheek and another eye. And also put a little circle in his big circle. It's gonna be the reflection in his eye. Okay, so be careful, keep Pikachu's eyes kind of lower, a little above his nose. Because if his eyes are too high, it doesn't look like a Pikachu. Look at that. It's kind of different, right? So keep his eyes a little above his nose. And then you can make it look cuter, like Pikachu. Okay? All right, so let's repeat this part. もう一つおまけに sun and moon. Okay, it's gonna be the last step. あっという間にピカチュ。Alright? Then color in his end of ears and eyes. Just leave the white little circle, inside. Just leave the part white. And you can color it later. So it's gonna be another fun to do. Okay, are you guys doing good so far? So we're gonna go through this song slowly from the first. So get your papers, pencil, eraser ready, and let's repeat whole entire song with me. Are you guys ready? There's a Pikachu. Yay! Okay, so you can enjoy coloring this picture later. So keep the picture you just drew and color it later. All right. So, okay, so we're gonna do another ekaki uta next. It's a Doraemon ekaki uta, which is a little harder than Pikachu. So please make sure to follow us. Okay, so I'm gonna do, how to draw, show how to draw step by step like Pikachu ekaki uta. So please follow us. Okay, 丸書いてちょ means draw a circle, but it's gonna be like oval, but 丸書いてちょ means draw a circle and dot, and another circle and dot. It's gonna be Doraemon's eyes. So make sure the dot part is close to the center. Doraemon has that kind of eyes. So oval, circle, and dot. Okay, let's repeat this part. Okay, next. お豆に芽が出て、お豆に芽が出て which means being sprouted. So being, that's gonna be his nose. And sprouted. Okay, that's gonna be his, it's a line between his nose and the mouth. Okay, let's repeat this part. お豆に芽が出て Okay, next. 植木鉢植木鉢 means a flower pot. So draw a circle-ish shape around his eyes and make the bottom line straight. Okay, let's repeat this part. 植木鉢 Okay, next. 植木鉢 Another 植木鉢 Another flower. So circle around the 植木鉢 you just drew. All right, it's gonna be Doraemon's head's outline. Okay, so let's repeat the first 植木鉢 part. 植木鉢植木鉢 Okay, are you guys doing it so far? Good so far? Okay, so next. 6月6日に6月6日に which means on June 6th. 6 means 6 in English. 6日 means the 6th day of the month. So draw 6 and flipped 6 on the right side. So repeat this part with me. 6月6日に Next. UFO が UFO が which means UFO came. So draw a circle and line It looks like, kind of look like a UFO. So let's repeat this part. 6月6日に UFO が Okay, next. あっち行ってこっち行ってあっち行ってこっち行って means it went that way and this way. So you draw color of Doraemon. Okay, left and right. Okay, just straight line. Okay, let's repeat this part. あっち行ってこっち行って Next. 落っこちて落っこちて means it fell. The UFO fell. So you draw a line from top to bottom, 2 lines. It's gonna be his Doraemon's side part of his body. So 落っこちて All right. Next. 落っこちて Okay. おいけが2つできました。お池が2つできました。Which means the UFO fell and made 2 ponds. Maybe it, hit hard ground and made 2 ponds. So 2 oval bottom of his body. It's gonna be Doraemon's toes. Okay, so make sure those toes, stick together. There's no space between his toes. 2 oval, stick together. Okay. お池が2つできました。We're almost there. Okay, next. お池にお船を浮かべたらお池にお船を浮かべたら So if you put a boat in a pond, so draw a kind of big circle. It's going to be a pond and a tiny little boat inside. Okay, the boat, it's going to be Doraemon's pocket on his belly. He can, take out everything from there. He has everything inside the pocket. It's a dream pocket. So it's his secret, but anyway, let's repeat this part. お池にお船を浮かべたら Next. お空に三日月昇ってたお空に三日月昇ってた Which means a crescent moon went up in the sky. Mikazuki means a crescent moon, but draw like a half moon, not a crescent moon. Doraemon's mouth is, shaped like a half moon. So put a half moon below his nose and line. Okay, let's repeat this part. お空に三日月昇ってた Okay, almost there. ひげをつけたらドラえもん Okay, so ひげをつけたらドラえもん So if you put whiskers on it, there's a Doraemon. Yay! So draw 3 lines on each side of his cheek. Those are going to be Doraemon's whiskers. Okay? All right, it's kind of harder than Pikachu, but let's repeat this from the first. I'm going to sing it slowly, so please follow us. Are you ready? お豆に目が出て植木鉢植木鉢6月6日に UFO があっち行ってこっち行って落っこちてお池が2つできましたお池にお船を浮かべたらお空に三日月昇ってたひげをつけたらドラえもんYou can color this Doraemon later, and you can enjoy it as a coloring sheet. Oh. All right. So now you can draw Pikachu and Doraemon and sing at the same time. Isn't it cool? Yep. All right. So these are two ekakyuta from me today. Pikachu and Doraemon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Junko-san. Back to the gallery view. So everyone joining us today with the ekakyuta, do you guys want to show us your artwork and show Miss Junko what you've drawn? Whoa, look at that. Here's my Pikachu. Whoop, can't see.
Oh. Ah. Everybody, good job, everyone.
Let me see your Doraemons now.
Ooh.
Wow, we got some artists in here.
Yeah, that's cute.
So Junko-san, will you tell us a little bit about ekakyuta? Like how did it? Is this? I know it's part of Japanese culture, but how do people in Japan kind of use ekakyuta?
So there's a TV show. It's for a little kid, toddlers, and in the TV show, the host do ekakyuta every time, almost every time, using the whiteboard, and they have a lot of ekakyutas to show children how to draw some characters. So it was very, very popular since when I was a kid. So we learned a lot of ekakyutas. So I wanted to share one of these, one of those with everyone. Yeah.
And then, so the ekakyuta, the one you did for Pikachu and for Doraemon. So did you write these songs yourself, or is that a song that was already written in
the Doraemon song? There's an original version online. I learned it from online. And the Pikachu song, there's a lyrics and how to draw online. it's a Pokemon official website, but it doesn't have any melody. It's just like talking. Now, it doesn't have any chords or melody, so I just added chords and melody. So I kind of arranged it.
Well, both songs were amazing, and they were definitely beautiful renditions. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Well, before we ask Miss Junko to maybe continue playing some more, does anyone have any questions for Junko-san that you want to ask? If you do, raise your hand and I'll unmute you. Anyone? And it looks like you're talking, so let me unmute you. You can unmute yourself too. Not working?
I think I got it. Here.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, go ahead.
You sing so well.
Yeah, Junko-san, how do you sing so well?
Thank you so much. But I was in a choir when I was little, and I've been singing for a long time. But I'm not good enough, but I'm still learning every day. But thank you for the compliment. That made my day. Thank you.
So lots of practice, right? Olivia, do you have a question? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
I'm Lucy.
One more time, Olivia.
I'm Lucy. That's my mom.
Okay, sorry, Lucy. Olivia is your mom. So Lucy, do you have a question?
Yesterday.
Well, Lucy, we're having a little trouble with your so I'm gonna mute you just real quick. Cassandra, do you have a question?
Is he an astronaut?
Oh, Junko-san, it's Doraemon and Ash.
Character I do.
What did you draw them? Draw Pikachu and them.
Pikachu, and another one is called Doraemon. I'm gonna bring some sample of Doraemon. This is Doraemon.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you search up Doraemon, Doraemon online, you can find an anime or manga. Doraemon.
So Junko-san, the question that Lucy had was, is Doraemon an astronaut? Can you let us know what Doraemon is?
Doraemon is it's considered as a cat without ears, right?
A robot from
Robot.
Yeah, he's a robot from the future. He's a cat robot from the future that has a.
He lost his ears for some reason, but he has everything in his pocket. So if you ask him to take out a time machine or anything, he can take out from his pocket. So it's a robot, cat-shaped robot without ears. It's a fun anime, so you should check out online.
And then I think the other question was, how did you play music and then draw at the same time? That's almost magical, like Doraemon.
I didn't draw myself. There's a good helper today. Yeah.
Good. Chandel, do you have a question?
Yes.
Go ahead, Chandel.
Where did you learn to play the piano so well?
I went to take a piano lesson. I started taking piano lesson when I was 5. It's kind of common in Japan. Lots of parents, want to make their children to take piano or violin lesson in Japan. So I was one of them.
Well, I like it.
Thank you. Do you play any instrument?
I play the tone chimes with my class.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Wow.
All right, Naomi, do you have a question? I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead. No?
I was going to say I do play tone chimes with Shondell.
Hmm?
I'm her class. Shondell.
What's it?
So you guys could be in a band together maybe, huh?
Oh,
All right, one more question, and then we're going to ask Junko-san to continue her program. Mia. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Mia.
What type of piano is that?
oh, this is actually, it's not a piano, it's a keyboard. It's a digital piano. It has a different sound on it, but I love playing a real piano, but I need to carry my piano to somewhere to play outside the house. So you can't carry the real piano. It's too heavy to carry around. So I use this one instead. It has a very similar sound to piano. So I use this one.
Okay. I also played a piano.
Oh, really? Oh, what kind of song do you play right now?
Huh?
What kind of piece of music? Classic music?
All different types from my piano book.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. So do you have a real piano?
I have an electric piano.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, because you can control the volume. So you can make it louder or quieter, right?
Okay, wonderful. Well, Junko-san, I'm sure everyone has more questions, but why don't we continue with the program? Do you have anything else you want to share, or a special performance maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing some Studio Ghibli song maybe.
Oh, does everyone know Studio Ghibli, right? The Miyazaki films, like, what do you guys know? Like maybe My Neighbor Totoro, Tonari no Totoro toka, right? So
Toro and Castle in the Sky and Spirited Away.
very nice.
All right. So I'm gonna put those 3 songs, stick together. So it sounds like a one song, but 3 different songs in
So
one.
everyone, make sure to mute your microphone so that we can listen to Junko-san's performance clearly. And then this is going to be such an amazing concert and performance. So you guys are in for a treat. Go ahead, Junko-san.
Yay. どれか一つに君がいるからさあ出かけよう一切れのバーライフランプカバー詰め込んで父さんの星だ熱い想い母さんがくれたあの眼差し地球は回る君を隠して輝く人きらめく灯火地球は回る君を乗せいつかきっと出会う僕らを乗せて誰かがこっそり小道に好みうつめて小さな晴れたら秘密の暗号森へのパスポート素敵な冒険始まる隣のトットロトロトットロトットロ森の中に昔から住んでる隣のトットロトットロトットロトットロ子供の時だけあなたに訪れ不思議な出会い不思議な出会い呼んでみる胸のどこか奥でいつも心躍る夢を見たい悲しみは数えきれないけれどその向こうできっとあなたに会える繰り返す過ちのその旅人ただ青い空の青さ走る白く道は続いて見えるけれどこの両手は光を抱ける始まりの朝の静かな窓ゼロになる体満たされていて海の彼方には探さない輝きのはいつもここに私の中に見つけられたから Thank you very much.
Oh, that was amazing. So beautiful. I just closed my eyes and I could see all the movies and definitely took back to myself to the childhood too. So thank you so much. What did everyone think? Thumbs up, huh? All right. Well, we are getting close to time, but if maybe Junko-san can maybe stick around for a couple more minutes. If you have more questions, maybe we can kind of ask Junko-san a few more before we call it a day, because I know at 3 o'clock, we have a special program over on YouTube about Zoo Atlanta, and then Mariko Sensei will be teaching about how to say animals in Japanese too. So, so Lucy, you want to ask your question again? Go ahead and unmute yourself, Lucy.
Yes. Um, it's not a question, but I've watched a bunch of his movies. I've watched Totoro like I don't know how many times, but I've watched it more than once.
Yeah, they're right. So, well, Lucy, your audio is kind of breaking up a little
Can I
bit.
list more?
Unmute, okay.
Can I list more? I watched.
Lucy,
Oh,
well, yeah, Lucy, we've recording this program so you can listen to more of Junko's music a little bit later on, and also Miss Junko has her own website too. So if you go on Facebook and look up her Facebook page, Junko Fujiyama, and she also has a website on Reverberation Music. There's a lot of her own original music too, so you can listen to all of her music, other than some of the Ghibli music too. So. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, well, oh, we got one. Well, I don't think this is Jacob, but maybe your dad is named Jacob. You want to ask a question?
And we have a real piano too. And great job. That's very fun to listen to.
Thank you. Miss Junko-san, do you have a real piano at home too that you play on?
Unfortunately not. I wish, but I practice kind of, late at night sometimes, so I need to control the volume. But I wish I had the real one. The real one is the best.
Well, Junko-san, one more question from me. Maybe everyone will really enjoy this, but I think you have a pet home, right? And what is your pet? And does your pet like music?
Can I bring them?
Yeah, please. You guys are in for a special treat. What do you guys think? Does she have a dog, a cat, maybe a bear, a lizard? What is that?
Maybe you can't see, but oh, baby. Oh, she escaped. I have a parakeet, and they're kind of scared of the laptop. Yeah. Right? I have 3 parakeets.
3 parakeets. And I think we heard them singing a little bit in the background.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so cute.
Thank you so
Do you have a question? And unmute yourself, Anne.
I go, James. I love the music.
That was lovely music. Is that what you said?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you guys want to see the parakeet? Here's one.
Oh!
Oh, isn't she cute?
What's her name?
Wow!
No, so cute, right?
He's so adorable!
Fluffy as white cotton.
Yeah, it's called albino. It doesn't have any color.
He's like a cotton ball.
But yeah.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh. I love it. Like a little fluff ball with feet.
Yeah, it's like a cotton candy.
Oh, it flew away. She's close to camera.
Yeah.
Well, next time, Junko-san, we might have to do a webinar on your parakeets.
Yeah, that would be good.
Well, that's a great segue because next up on our summer camp today at 3 o'clock, go on to YouTube and there is a webinar about Zoo Atlanta and they're actually now open. And there's going to be a Zoo Atlanta trivia question and trivia contest. And then also, like I said, Mariko Sensei will be teaching us how to say certain animals in Japanese too. So definitely head over at 3 o'clock over to YouTube. But let's give a round of applause, virtual round of applause to Junko-san. Thank you so much, Junko-san.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for joining us.
Again, check out her Facebook page and her webpage on Reverberation Music. And we'll be having more performances from Junko on japanfest.org. So definitely check us out at japanfest.org. We'll see her next time. Thank you so much, everyone. じゃあ、ありがとうございました、皆さん。バイバイ。
Wait.
Have a good day.